Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are looking at Near protocol or the Near token or the Near coin. The reason I am looking at Near coin today is because if we look here, Near finally decided to go up, as you can see, and it went from basically from $2.8 to as high as 2.23, but BTC decided that it is going down. So basically BTC went down, Ethereum went down when Near decided to finally go up. So this was a really bad move, I would say, from the BTC in terms of like Near performance, as you can see. So the Near seems like that it is as of now really strong, and because of that I think it may eventually go up and it may basically break above from 3.34, and it may, I think it could actually go for like that $4 to $5 mark as well. Now we'll talk about the price at the end. Before that, let's look at it what is happening with the Near as of now. So this massive growth or this uptrend that you're looking at as of now started from like June of 2025. As you can see here, basically Near actually ended up hitting a new low of the season, as you can see here, like as low as 1.79, and finally after like this brutal move it actually ended up recovering. And as of now, the reason for the recovery would be that their DeFi is doing really well, and their ecosystem as of now is doing like really well. And basically the biggest project that has been like putting a lot of like TVL into the Near is like this Ria Finance, so you can see here, and they are doing actually really well. And another reason for the Near to basically for this massive recovery in DeFi as well as in this price would be the Near intents. So basically a Near intents is a powerful abstraction that lets user express what they want to do, like swapping tokens, staking or bridging, without worrying about how it is executed on chain. So it enables simplified, guessless, like and smart contract powered actions across the Near ecosystem. And if you look at the volume, it is like really high. Basically this is a cross chain, and if you look at the volume, it is really high. There is like really good USDT, even ZEC token is doing really well as of now, so that is also trending in the Near ecosystem, and that could be another reason why the Near had decided to go up as well. And if you look at the volume by the transactions, like there is ETH, there is Sol, there is ZEC, BTC and a lot. So this is like really impressive. And if you look at this volume, it is like up there, and as of now the volume is like going parabolic, and all of that is benefiting Near at the end, as you can see. Now if you look at like transaction per second, those are doing also really well, as you can see here. Even if you look at like some other charts, all of them are really good across the board for the Near, and I think all of that is impacting Near overall. Now if you look at like the Near X account, so if you look here, they are basically posting about their ecosystem growth. As you can see, there is like first multi-chain lending market on like Ria Finance, as you can see here, and there is also private Zcash transfer from Solana to Zcash are now possible through Near intent, so that's really good. So overall, everything that has been like happening with the Near as of now is because of their Near intents, and because of that the Near overall is doing really well, I would say. And if you look at its growth has been like really good. So it was struggling, as you can see here. Back it was struggling, but again ever since like October it has started to take off, and because of that the Near has seen a really good, like I would say, a really good like growth. Now if we look at the overall market, I think that has impacted Near as well. So as of now the BTC is going down, Ethereum is going down, and I think that did actually had a really good impact on the Near, because as of today, if you look at this like on daily wick, the Near actually ended up hitting 3.2, and after that as of now it's at $3, and this massive like sell pressure happened because overall market was going down, and I think Near may actually end up recovering from this. Let's see what it has to do. So if we look at its price as of now, let's say that if the market does go down, let's say that the BTC goes below 110, or even if it goes to 110, I think the Ethereum will most likely follow. and most of the market may actually go down. That does include NEA, but I think NEA may actually end up holding this trend line. And if it holds this trend line again, if you look here, it has been holding this trend line like it actually did here, and it held it really well. It held it really well back in September, again in September as well. And now if it does go down, I think if it holds this trend line, I think NEA will be basically still bullish. And if it continues to perform the way it is doing, and if it can break above from this level, which I would say is really strong, if it can break above like 3.39 or even like 3.329, I think it may actually end up it will most likely end up like going as high as, I would say, 3.57 to like 3.59. That is the next, I would say, that is the next resistance that may stop the NEA. But again, I think if it can like flip this as well, it may be heading towards like 4.8 or even like $4.2. So that is the level that eventually I'm aiming at as of now. But again, to do that, it does need to hold this trend line as well, as you can see. But again, I think it may actually follow this. It can just do this, and it may trade sometime here, and it may eventually break out like this, or it can just do this as well. It may let's say it may go down, and it may hit this trend line, and after that it may recover again. That is if it can hold this trend line or not. Again, I think looking at how its ecosystem is doing and how NEA intents are doing as of now, I think it may actually break above from this like $3.78, and it may basically go as high as like 4.8 or even $5 could be the next target. But again, if you look at like the December gains, it was above $8, so again it does need to like make some gains, and I think I at least hope that it can at least go as high as $6, and I think that would be a really good recovery. But again, as of now, I think their ecosystem is doing really well, and the transaction counts are doing really well on the NEA, so I'm expecting a pretty good surge from the NEA. But I think overall eventually it is going to depend on overall market as well. So if like BTC does go down, what can we do? I think the NEA will most likely follow the BTC. But again, if BTC holds like itself, I think NEA will most likely push above these levels, and it may end up going as high as $5 or even like $6. I think is a possibility. Again, we'll have to wait and see what happens with the BTC. And as of now, overall market is going down. So if you look here, everything is like going down, but not the NEA. The NEA itself is holding still really well, although every other altcoin is going down as of now. If you look here, now let's see what happens. But I think NEA is really strong, and it will most likely bounce back if BTC gives it a chance. Let's see what happens. Anyways, thanks for watching. I will be back with more. Thank you.